So let me start with, I have a little list. First, Chairwoman Mayer had mentioned the universal free meals, and I was disturbed to hear that some schools are not participating. Could I get also that list?
Sure,
I'd like to see that.
absolutely.
And did we ever get the answer? What is the percent? How many schools are not participating? Do we know yet? Or
We know that we added 52 new districts and 100 new buildings, but we don't have the who's still out of it. We do have it. We'd have to just get it for you.
okay, okay, thank you very much. Then Assemblyman Robb brought up the UPK limitations attached to the funding. One that wasn't mentioned was also transportation.
Correct.
Can we also push for some flexibility there as well? Okay, and then, forgive me, I gotta pull this up here. Foundation.
And we'll share the report with you because all those barriers are listed in the report, which is an incredible report. Yeah.
Okay, very good, thank you. Foundation aid, couple of things. First, as far as Long Island and the new formula, in Suffolk alone, you've got Suffolk schools, 81%, I believe, of the districts are off formula. They're receiving a 1%, which generally puts them behind the eight ball now. It's almost a cut. Are we still working to work through this and make this better? Because they can't continue year after year to get 1% in foundation aid. We've got to fix that.
Yeah, we've had conversations about the 1% issue and, the safe harmless issue of looking at I think it's 460 districts. Although someone would say 461, 460, but that is the number of districts that would be impacted with the 1%.
That's a lot.
And exactly, and what the implications are, particularly at a time when when you look at health insurance and you look at, as you
Right.
said, some of the other costs, it is going to have an impact.
Yes, definitely. So Senator Wyke had to jump out, but she asked me to ask this too.
Sure.
Would you support a new cost study to see what the base amount of the formula should be to meet today's demands and expectations for a sound basic education? But importantly, would you support regional cost studies? It couldn't be a statewide because the differential is so large.
Yes, and I think there are two parts to that. We would support that 100%, but I also think part of the missing piece here that I think we do have an expertise is the modeling. To look at some of these modelings, as you said, in not just statewide, but
Right.
yes.
Yeah, the regional differentials as far
Exactly.
as
Right.
cost of living are large. And then finally, I want to get into a topic near and dear to my heart, and that is the 250th celebration. The 2.5 million, I mean, that's almost embarrassing. This is going to be one of the biggest tourist events and everything. But more importantly, there were 4 original signers of the Declaration of Independence. One from, I believe, Livingston was from Albany. We had Francis Lewis from Queens, but William Floyd from Suffolk County and proud, the 3rd Senate District. Shouldn't we focus more there? I mean, that's huge. The 4 original signers of the Declaration of Independence, Suffolk County received $125,000. That's ridiculous. There's got to be more of an investment there. We should be putting more money into this because this is an investment. This is going to be a huge celebration, great tourist attraction. What can we do to get more money on this? I've already sent something to the governor, but what can we do to ensure that not just we're getting more money overall, but to these particular 4 areas, the celebration is going to be much larger. What can we do?
Well, I would say the advocacy around this issue needs to happen. Some of it is locally,
Right.
as you know. As we're going around to different parts of the state, there is, some places there are local investments that are being made, and more than glad to share with you the distribution of how we did the funding, but it was only the 2.5. I can't account for the other 2.5. We did a budget, a strategic plan based on those dollars.
Would you join me in pushing for more, please?
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you very much.